Education, like a sapling, needs strong roots to grow tall and fruitful. Just as a plant draws nourishment from the soil, our education system must draw from the rich cultural and historical heritage of our land. In India, a land of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions, our curriculum must reflect this richness. It is essential that our educational content mirrors the vibrant tapestry of our society, ensuring that every child sees their own story within the pages of their textbooks. A culturally relevant curriculum is not just about adding a few folk songs or festivals to our textbooks. It goes beyond superficial inclusions and aims to integrate the essence of our diverse cultural practices into everyday learning. It's about creating an education system that resonates with the lived experiences of our children, making learning meaningful and enjoyable. When students see their own lives reflected in their studies, they are more likely to engage deeply and retain information. It's about nurturing their sense of identity and belonging, while also preparing them to be responsible citizens of the world. By understanding their roots, students can better appreciate their place in the global community, fostering a sense of global citizenship grounded in local identity. Imagine a classroom where children in Rajasthan learn about water conservation through the lens of their local stepwells, understanding the historical and environmental significance of these structures. Or students in Kerala, understanding mathematics through the intricate designs of their traditional boats, connecting abstract concepts to tangible, real-world applications. This is the power of a culturally relevant curriculum. It transforms learning from a rote exercise into a journey of discovery, making education truly relevant and engaging. When students embark on this journey, they develop a deeper connection to their studies and a lifelong love for learning. In the following sections, we will delve deeper into the steps involved in creating a culturally relevant curriculum, drawing examples from the Indian context. We will explore the methodologies and strategies that educators can employ to weave cultural relevance into their teaching practices. We will explore how this approach not only enhances academic achievement, but also fosters social-emotional learning, cultural understanding, and a sense of pride in our heritage. By embracing a curriculum that is rooted in our cultural context, we can create a more inclusive, engaging, and effective educational experience for all students. Through interactive activities, storytelling, and hands-on projects, students can immerse themselves in their cultural heritage, gaining a deeper appreciation for their roots. This holistic approach to education not only builds academic skills, but also cultivates empathy, respect, and a sense of community. As we move forward, let us commit to an education system that honors and celebrates our diverse cultural heritage. By doing so, we can ensure that every child in India receives an education that is not only informative, but also transformative, empowering them to grow into well-rounded, culturally aware individuals. Together, we can build a future where education is deeply rooted in the rich soil of our cultural heritage, nurturing generations of learners who are proud of their identity and equipped to contribute meaningfully to the world. The first step in creating a culturally relevant curriculum is to truly know our students, their backgrounds, experiences, languages, and aspirations. This means going beyond the surface level of understanding and delving deeper into the unique stories that each student brings to the classroom. We must step outside the confines of textbooks and enter their world, understanding the communities they come from, the stories they carry, and the dreams they hold. This requires us to be empathetic and open-minded, willing to learn from our students as much as we teach them. By immersing ourselves in their environments, we can gain a richer perspective on their lives and the factors that influence their learning. This involves active listening, observation, and interaction with students and their families. Building strong relationships with parents and guardians is essential, as they can provide valuable insights into their children's strengths, challenges, and cultural backgrounds. Regular communication and home visits can help bridge the gap between school and home, fostering a sense of trust and collaboration. For instance, a teacher in a rural school in Punjab might discover that many of her students come from farming families. Understanding this context allows her to tailor her lessons to be more relevant and engaging for her students. She can draw on their existing knowledge and experiences, making learning more meaningful and applicable to their everyday lives. She can then incorporate elements of agriculture into her science lessons, teaching them about different types of soil, crop cycles, and the importance of sustainable farming practices. This not only enhances their understanding of scientific concepts, but also instills a sense of pride in their heritage and community. Similarly, a teacher in Mumbai, a melting pot of cultures, can design projects that celebrate the diverse languages, cuisines, and festivals of her students, fostering inclusivity and respect for different backgrounds. By integrating cultural elements into the curriculum, she can create a more dynamic and engaging learning experience that reflects the rich diversity of her classroom. By acknowledging and valuing the cultural capital that students bring to the classroom, we create a learning environment where they feel seen, heard, and respected. This approach not only enhances their academic performance, but also promotes social and emotional well-being. When students feel valued and understood, they are more likely to participate actively in class, take risks in their learning, and develop a positive attitude towards education. This sense of belonging is crucial for their overall well-being and academic success. It helps them build confidence, develop a strong sense of identity, and cultivate a lifelong love for learning. As educators, it is our responsibility to create an inclusive and supportive environment that nurtures the potential of every student, recognizing and celebrating the unique contributions they bring to our classrooms. Once we understand our students' cultural contexts, the next step is to integrate these elements into the curriculum itself. This integration is not just about adding a few cultural references here and there, but about creating a rich tapestry of learning that reflects the diverse backgrounds of our students. This doesn't mean replacing existing content, but rather enriching it with culturally relevant examples, case studies, and perspectives. By doing so, we can make the learning experience more relatable and impactful for our students. It's about presenting familiar concepts through a lens that resonates with their lived experiences. When students see their own cultures reflected in their studies, they feel valued and understood, which can significantly enhance their engagement and motivation. For example, while teaching history, instead of focusing solely on dates and battles, we can introduce students to the stories of unsung heroes from their own communities who fought for independence or contributed to social change. These stories can provide a more personal and relatable understanding of historical events. In literature, we can include works by Indian authors writing in English and regional languages, exposing them to diverse voices and perspectives. This not only broadens their literary horizons, but also helps them appreciate the richness of their own cultural heritage. Even in subjects like mathematics and science, we can find culturally relevant examples. For instance, we can explore the contributions of Indian mathematicians and scientists throughout history. For instance, we can teach geometry using the intricate patterns of Mughal architecture. These patterns not only illustrate geometric principles, but also highlight the artistic and scientific achievements of the Mughal era, or explain the principles of physics through the design of ancient Indian water harvesting systems. These systems are a testament to the ingenuity and environmental awareness of ancient Indian engineers. By weaving cultural elements into the content, we create a learning environment that is both inclusive and stimulating. We make learning more engaging, relevant, and meaningful for our students. They are more likely to participate actively in lessons and discussions, bringing their own experiences and perspectives to the table. They can connect with the material on a deeper level, leading to better understanding, retention, and application of knowledge. This approach not only benefits the students academically, but also fosters a sense of pride and connection to their cultural identity. Ultimately, by weaving culture into the content, we are not just teaching subjects. We are nurturing well-rounded individuals who appreciate their heritage and are prepared to contribute to a diverse and interconnected world. Stories have the power to transport us to different worlds, evoke emotions, and impart valuable lessons. In a culturally relevant curriculum, storytelling becomes an essential tool to bring learning alive. We can incorporate folktales, myths, legends, and historical narratives from different parts of India to teach language, history, values, and life skills. For instance, the story of the thirsty crow and the pot can be used to teach children about problem-solving and perseverance. The legend of Rani Laxmibai can inspire courage and patriotism. The Panchatantra stories can impart moral values and life lessons. By sharing these stories, we not only transmit cultural knowledge, but also help students connect with their heritage and develop a sense of identity. Furthermore, we can encourage students to share their own stories, family histories, and cultural traditions. This not only values their unique experiences, but also creates a richer and more inclusive learning environment for everyone.